I still can't forget the night I heard Queen Morẹ crying. Not crying like a normal person, crying like something trapped. I was only a palace servant. I carried water, I cleaned floors, I was invisible. But that night, inside Aafin Ọ Palace, I saw something I was never meant to see. And after that, girls started disappearing from our village. I grew up in a small village in southwestern Nigeria, not far from an old Yoruba kingdom. We had a queen everyone loved. Her name was Queen Morẹ. She was beautiful. She spoke gently. She gave food to children. People called her mother of the land. But the old men never looked into her eyes. They always bowed quickly and left. I didn't understand why. Not until I started working inside Aafin Ọ Palace. At first, everything felt normal, but there was one rule. No servant was allowed near the west corridor after sunset. Not the guards, not the cooks, nobody. If you asked why, the head servant would only say, "Do not follow what does not call your name." One evening, I was sweeping late. The other servants had gone. I wanted to finish quickly and sleep. Then I heard it, a low sound, like someone whispering or praying. It was coming from the west corridor of Aafin Ọ Palace. My heart started beating fast. I told myself to leave, but curiosity is a dangerous thing. So I walked, slowly, quietly. The corridor was darker than the rest of the palace. The air smelled strange, like herbs and something rotten underneath. Then I saw a door. It was half open, and inside there was light, candlelight. I leaned closer, and that's when I froze. Queen Morẹ was inside, but she wasn't alone. 3 young women were kneeling in front of her. They looked weak, the hair was messy, the eyes were empty. The queen was speaking softly, almost kindly. Then she said something I will never forget. "You will help me stay loved." One girl started crying. "I want to go home." Queen Morẹ smiled, but the smile did not reach her eyes. There is no home after Aafin Ọ Palace chooses you. My hands started shaking. I stepped back, and my foot hit a small bowl. It made a sound. Silence. Queen Morẹ stopped talking. Slowly, she turned her head toward the door, toward me. I didn't wait. I ran. That night, I didn't sleep. The next morning, one of the kitchen girls was missing. People said she ran away, but no one runs away barefoot, not from Aafin Ọ Palace. Then another girl disappeared, then another. Always young women, always quiet girls, and every time, Queen Morẹ looked brighter, healthier, smiling more. I tried to tell the head servant what I saw. He grabbed my arm hard. His voice was low. "You saw nothing." Then he leaned closer. "The queen does not kill with knife. She kills with silence." After that, I avoided the west corridor. I avoided looking at her. But she noticed me. One afternoon, she called my name. My whole body went cold. I walked forward, shaking. She looked at me calmly. Then she said, "You have been in my house for a long time." I nodded. She smiled. "Loyal servants live long." Then she added, "Curious servants do not." That night I packed my things. I left Aafin Ọ Palace before dawn. I didn't tell anyone. I just ran. Years have passed. I live far away now. But sometimes, when the night is quiet, I still hear that crying sound, like something trapped, and I remember her voice. "You will help me stay loved." People still speak of Queen Morẹ as a great ruler, a kind queen, but I know the truth. Some crowns are not made of gold. Some are made of stolen lives. If you ever visit an old palace in a Nigerian village and you hear whisper from a corridor no one walks through, don't ask questions. Just leave, because some queens do not need armies to destroy you. They only need you to be curious.